The first possession of the afternoon.
Marcus Garrett, the outstanding defender for Kansas, on Jared Butler to start.
Maceo Teague, sore wrist. How about that? In the starting lineup, Scott Drew says he wants to give it a go, and he just did.
And he looks like he is ready to go. Practiced yesterday and did a good job.
Devon Dotson, the leading scorer in the Big 12, misses a three. And now it bounces into the other end for Freddie Gillespie. Red-shirted, moved into the starting lineup last year, now a Big 12 star for Baylor. Garrett into Azubuike for the slam as Kansas breaks the ice in college basketball this year.
Boy, what a closeout by Jared Butler to get to Isaiah Moss in that corner.
Garrett got the switch, gets around Vital and lays it in.
Coming off a 24-point game in which he hit 6 threes against Oklahoma. That was a big-time performance.
Dotson refusing the screen. Left-handed layup is good, and KU goes on top. Auburn transfer. Dotson uses the screen, looking inside for the big man, didn't get it to him. Now Abaji turns the corner. The kick to Garrett for three.
And that's a shot that has to be hit. Take that shot, but they want to get into the lane, put more pressure on this Baylor defense.
Devontae Bandu to Mark Vital, and then the slam inside for Tristan Clark, who has come off the bench.
His feet and stay in front. He's guarding Marcus Garrett right now, and he can switch off on Dotson if he has to.
6'5", 230, and does so many different things for the Bears. Dotson gets a screen. Dotson buries a three. Checks in for the first time for the Bears. There's the McCormick screen. Garrett inside, lays it in with a left hand, and the lead grows for the Jayhawks.
It's a really smart play by Marcus Garrett to get all the way to the rim off Gillespie's guarding.
Christian Brown, freshman from Burlington, Kansas, on the floor for the first time for Kansas, and a much-needed bucket, and a three at that for Jared Butler. And Gillespie just goes right into the middle of the scrum and comes out with a ball.
He is a great rebounder.
Meyer gets a great feed from Butler.
Because he can stretch the defense and handle the ball at 6'9".
Abaji rises up for a three.
How about that rebound?
And the putback for McCormick. Devin. And counting, obviously. The funny part, too, about the 94 feet, when you ask, like, the nice questions, who's the best or who's the funniest, you know, they hemmed and hawed a little.
Their offense.
Garrett, up top, Azubuike.
If you help up and trying to stop that, that is brutal. How'd you like to have to guard that?
There's a reason he shoots 73% from the field, by far the best in the country. Meyer for three.
It's settled.
Dotson got another big screen from Azubuike, who's begging for the ball down low. Surrounded, and still muscles it up and in.
And muscled it through contact. So good job by Mitchell to stay in front of Dotson.
Isaiah Moss, grad transfer, Iowa.
Baylor guards, hopefully they have an understanding of how great their big guys are to play with.
Wow, and there's Vital with a block, but the putback and a foul for Azubuike.
Mark Vital, who's one of the best defenders in the country. And he's a good finisher as well and does it with either hand.
Oh, Vital over the top. The assist to Mitchell.
Threat to shoot it. That's him in the corner. Now watch as Mitchell gets from one side of the floor to the other. Christian Brown
at 6 Eastern as Kentucky hosts Florida. Both games available on ESPN and the ESPN app. Isaiah Moss.
Switch.
Abaji over the top to him. Wow, got Gillespie in the air and finished strong.
Missed. Boy, Baylor has not done a very good job from the free throw line.
Now they are just 4 for 9, trailing by 7, and Azubuike with his 4th dunk of the game. Brown driving on Meyer, behind the back, switches hands, and gets the bounce. What a play by Christian Brown. Well, and Baylor fortunate that they've still got the ball after that pass. Butler. Gillespie.
What a finish by Gillespie. That's a great catch. Upper ball movement first.
Butler, baseline. Still going. Yes! Azubuike had it, but it's Baylor ball. And the lay-in flying to the bucket. Davey on Mitchell to make it a 3-point game. Long-range shooting of Meyer. Moss driving again, and this time he does finish it.
A good job running the floor by Isaiah Moss. Down the left corner.
And Garrett up top to Azubuike. Game of the Zags figure to get all they can handle from BYU.
BYU, one of the best three-point shooting teams in the country. And Jake Toolson, one of the best shot makers that you're going to find.
Great shot maker right there, Jared Butler.
Villanova, those last two games when Maceo Teague was out, Jared Butler averaged close to 22 points a game, and another great drive by Isaiah Moss. And scores, and catches crazy passes. Well, that was almost a foul for Dotson.
And in transition, the lay-in for Teague. As Baylor, Kansas joined by Gonzaga and San Diego State right now as the 4 number 1 seeds. Do you think, barring the
one seeds without question? I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of movement on the 1 seed line, honestly. I think we're almost baked in. Really nice play, beeline to the basket, but Abaji didn't see him.
Dotson, ultra quick. And then Azubuike with another slam. Without missing much game time, but it is remarkable how many minutes Azubuike is playing in a game of this caliber.
A little flex action out of the out of bounds underneath.
And McCormick contributes. Left hand no. Ball is loose and it belongs to the Jayhawks.
Boy, all 5 guys have to get on the defensive glass. Great pass.
And what a look for Brown. He's not going to miss that. His thing in this game is who needs it more, or are they on equal footing?
Yeah, I think they both need it.
Butler, they needed that. Baylor sure did.
Yeah. Right to the corner to get the ball back.
Garrett up top again, and another finish for Azubuike.
Van Du credit, because he stayed in front of Abaji and made him take a difficult 2 instead of letting him get to the basket.
Sorry, Jay, and Abaji still scoreless. Vital touch pass, Gillespie, yes.
Well, all the screens, the ball screens coming in the middle of the floor to open up that. And they just go right to Azubuike. That was really well executed by Kansas and hard to defend.
10 field goals, 8 dunks today for Udoka Azubuike. Butler forcing and hitting.
Spectacular finish. Brown put that shot up knowing that Azubuike was going to be able to go get a miss, that there was no way that Butler was going to be able to box him out.
Dotson right through the defense for the layup. And Baylor ball.
Well, that might have been the time for Isaiah Moss to shot fake and put that thing on the deck.
Vital over the top from Butler.
The only easy baskets for Baylor have been in transition.
Dotson quiets the crowd.
Into the chest of Mitchell and still able to finish that. He's got such courage going to the basket.
Butler pulls up. And it goes! A 3 for Butler. Gillespie's open.
That's his shot. He is near automatic from 15 feet.
Gets it back. Blocked. Followed by Azubuike for 2 more. Sophomore who plays like a senior. 2 huge free throws. Boy, how different it could have been had they been able to make more free throws. Had they fouled Azubuike instead of Dotson, now all of a sudden it's 7. Butler! Wow!
And Azubuike was right there off that screen. Ball trying to get a... Almost threw it away.
Oh, they
did
turned
throw
it over.
Away. What a bad pass by Abaji.
Butler. Vital with a reverse. Gillespie shovels it out. Teague for 3! Timeout, Kansas. Abaji gets it into Dotson. Dotson finds Garrett. Garrett finds Moss. Seconds ticking away, and now the foul.
It opens up the question of do you foul? And
made them both. The inbound.
And maybe the decision is this is such a great offensive rebounding team, you don't want to give them the opportunity to get an offensive board toward the end.
Butler, 2 seconds. Just short, and Kansas will win it here in Waco.